Hello, welcome, thanks for joining me. Sweltering hot Sunday here in the northeast. I finally got enough energy together to go out and do some test runs of my new 1000mm ball screw, which arrived earlier. Sunday post. Can't be bad. The ball screw is just like a very long slider. It needs a bit of stabilising, and if the software doesn't accommodate for that, I'll look into it further. In the past, I've used ball screws with stabilising rods either side, all tied together, so when the ball screw rotates, the central saddle moves fore and after along the ball screw. I thought I could get away without this on this tiny model. It's an M12 ball screw, and it's relatively lightweight. The main benefit is the 1000mm capacity. I would have rotated it. In the past I've mechanised it, and it's part of my CNC build. So you see stepper motors used to turn a ball screw, or in this case a much simpler version, a flexible drive clamped on the end of the ball screw, and then the other end of the flexible drive in the chuck of a cordless pistol drill with various speeds. So that was the plan. I set up the cameras on the workbench outside so I could film against a green screen, and press the trigger on a pistol drill, move the saddle on the ball screw to demonstrate it, flick the switch on the pistol drill to put it in the opposite direction, and repeat the process. That was the plan. Let's have a look, see what happened. $1000mm ball screw with suitable bearings at each end, a drive, flexible coupling, my cordless pistol drill, variable speed. Welcome back to part 2. After that blooper with my camera falling off the ball screw, I tried to turn a negative day into a positive day. While I had the luxury of having the stainless steel workbench and green screen outside in the sun, and it was a baking hot sun, I thought I would produce some videos and stills of objects and references I can use within the new workshop. So I chose the 2 books I've written, the 1 CD-ROM /DVD that I also wrote during our period of racing karts. The CD-ROM started as a basic email in response to answers from questions on the UK Karting Forum, a brilliant forum run by Dick and Martin, Croydon based, but I won't hold that against them. So yes, associate yourself with something successful and you yourself might become successful. As soon as I wrote technical articles for UK Karting and then published answers on their forum, as soon as I did that, I started getting queries about a CD-ROM or a DVD. Don't get me wrong, they didn't make me rich, but they served 2 purposes. It promoted my products and they went to many continents throughout the world. But the major part of the exercise was it inspired my 3 lads to go to school and do as best as they could, because I showed them that me, a Mackie fitter from the borough, could buy a computer learn basic, learn HTML, write a book, build a website and sell the first copy of the book within 10 days of the idea or concept. So this was motivation for my 3 lads, and I can honestly say it was a happy time when each day they would go to the letterbox, because many orders, if not all, came via post, and they would look to see where the letter was from, the various stamps of the world, and I sometimes got payment partially in the local currency. So the three lads all saw this happening. In our dining room we had a map of the world. We could place markers where the book or CD-ROM or DVD had gone to. It worked well. We learnt how to produce CD-ROMs, DVDs, and how to print wire-bound books. So we kept it all in-house. A couple of years later, I tried to repeat the process with another engine from the kart racing world. It didn't take off. The only few people to actually purchase it were tuners. Teach them how to suck eggs, eh? We did a couple of trade shows, my son Michael and I, and we had great fun meeting people and discussing the products. And we made friends that I still keep in touch with today. The second book I wrote was on fishing. What a flop. I ended up giving away more copies than I sold. It turns out that fishermen think they know everything. We do, of course. So, when I published a book about the simplicity of my style and approach to carp fishing on the surface, nobody wanted to know. They thought they knew everything. Well, a lesson learnt there. This newfound HTML skill led on to more websites, and I'll cover that in future videos. But for now, let's have a look at the product, the photos and videos, just to give you an appreciation and just to show you how I produce images and content for within the new workshop. Thanks for watching.